Oh, yeah, motherfuckers. Oh, yeah, I'm back. This is your main man, Mr. Can You Dig It, Baton Rouge Mail. And I'm back with a couple hot ticks of these motherfucking politics. Hit that motherfucking subscribe button. Oh, look, America. Now, yesterday, Donald Trump ran his punk ass way to China to meet Xi Jinping, the Xi Jinping motherfucker. But guess what? Like a regular visit, Xi Jinping motherfucker, the China man, didn't even come to greet Donald Trump. He ain't sent nobody. He sent some children out there with some motherfucking flags. He is fucking over Donald Trump. He's showing him no respect. Nobody gives a fuck about what Donald Trump say. He's a liar. He's a grifter. And he's in the motherfucking Epstein file. He thought that Xi Jinping was his motherfucking friend. But Xi Jinping is cool with the Iranians. That's who they allied with. Donald Trump is a duck. He is fucking his country up. He got us looking like we weak. Well, I know what to do with this son of a bitch. Put the handcuffs on him. Spin his pussy ass around. Spin him again. Now lock his motherfucking ass up and every motherfucking...
Did President Xi make any firm commitments to put pressure on the Iranians to reopen the Strait of Hormuz?
I'm not asking for any favors, because when you ask for favors, you have to do favors in return. We don't need favors. We've wiped out their armed forces, essentially.
So the president is saying he's not asking for any favors there. Meanwhile, China's position is this. On the Iran situation is very clear. The conflict has put a heavy strain on global economic growth, supply chains, international trade order, and the stability of global energy supply, which hurts the common interests in the international community. There's no point in continuing this conflict, which should not have happened in the first place. Acknowledgement of the economic strain that has been placed on many global economies, largely relating to the Strait of Hormuz. You have the U.S. naval blockade, which is still in effect and has turned away over 70 ships so far. You also have the element here that about 90% of Iran's oil exports.
Oh, look, America. These are two motherfuckers that's trying to take the votes away in Louisiana. On your left is MAGA Mike Johnson, the country son of a bitch from Shreveport, Louisiana, the one of the Speaker of the House of the Republican Party. He's on the left right there. That's one right there. And Steve Scalise, the son of a bitch who was caught at a Klansman meeting last year or the year before last. This is him on the right. These are the ones that's hooking up with Jeff Landry, who need to be locked up with his flatback ass. America, Louisiana, these are the two who pushing it. And you got one more, Kennedy, Ballmouth Kennedy. But these three right here, Kennedy, MAGA Mike Johnson, and Steve Scalise, are the ones who taking the votes or trying to take the votes from the black people in America. Put the handcuffs on them son of a bitches. Spin their coward ass around. Now lock their motherfucking ass up.
Well, I watch all the primaries very carefully, of course, and the speaker's in charge of the whole map, and we're going to keep and grow this majority in this cycle, and I'm absolutely convinced, especially after the redistricting changes to the map, we feel very, very bullish about this. So we're going to run right through the tape. I'm not going to get engaged in these individual primaries. We see how it sorts out, but we're going to have a great crop of people. We recruited extraordinary candidates this cycle on the Republican side. I mean, great Americans who are going to come here and serve faithfully and patriotically, and we're looking forward to that new class coming in.
Where in 1965, a violent clash between law enforcement and civil rights activists galvanized support for passage of the Voting Rights Act.
This is the people's house.
The law prevented discrimination against minorities at the ballot box and helped to elect thousands of African Americans and Hispanics to all levels of government. But last month, a landmark Supreme Court ruling gutted a key protection of the Voting Rights Act, striking down a majority black congressional district in Louisiana.
I think this whole race baiting, race issue on the redistricting has been put to bed finally once and for all.
Just yesterday, the Supreme Court rejected Virginia's bid to restore a congressional map that would have given Democrats a chance to pick up 4 seats in the House. And in Alabama, Republicans yesterday appealing to the U.S. Supreme Court to throw out a lower court ruling requiring a second majority black district. Democrats pushing back.
We're not going to stand by.
In just the past week, South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster has called for a special session, pushing state lawmakers to draw up a new map ahead of the midterms. That map is expected to eliminate the state's only majority-minority district held by Democratic Congressman James Clyburn. In Louisiana, Senate Republicans have approved a new map that would eliminate one of the state's only 2 majority black congressional districts. The state House is expected to take up that measure next week. And in Tennessee, where Republicans approved a map that breaks apart the district that's home to the majority black city of Memphis. Steve Cohen, the Democratic congressman who's served that community for nearly 20 years, has basically been left with no choice but to retire. Think about what all this really means for a moment. The United States was not really a democracy until the creation of the Voting Rights Act. And so it's an open question for many Americans if it is one right now.
Oh, look, America. Cocaine Cash Patel is back in the news again, America. Now, Cocaine Cash Patel got in front of motherfucking Congress yesterday and just lied and tried to tell the motherfucking people they don't know what they talking about. America, Cocaine Cash Patel is a alcoholic. He's unfit. He's a fucking buffoon. He's unstable. He is untrustworthy. The son of a bitch was already caught at a hockey game, choking down Miller motherfucking High Life, banging on the motherfucking table, laughing and having a great time on the taxpayer's dime, being the head of the FBI. Put the handcuffs on him. Turn his pussy ass around. Now lock his motherfucking ass up. And every motherfucking body in the justice system.
I've never been intoxicated on the job, and that is why we filed a $250 million defamation lawsuit. And any one of you that wants to participate, bring it on. I'll see you in court.
FBI Director Kash Patel is pushing back against claims he has a drinking problem on the job. He's suing The Atlantic magazine for $250 million after their article accused him of conspicuous inebriation and mysterious absences. Patel insists he's never been drunk while working and claims he's put in twice as many days as past FBI directors. "I'm the first one in and the last one out," he said. He pointed to a video of himself celebrating the U.S. men's hockey team's overtime gold medal win over Canada at the Milan Olympics, where everyone was chugging and spraying beer. Under his leadership, Patel said the FBI and Justice Department have dropped the murder rate by 20 points. He added he's taken half as many days off as his predecessors.